Today we learn how to fly. Butterfly. This is considered the hardest movement to perform in swimming due to the strength and flexibility needed to throw your arms over the water and to use an undulating motion with your body to coincide with that arm pull. All of this effort is worth it though, as butterfly is the second fastest stroke in swimming. This is due to the use of the major muscles such as pectorals and deltoids. Although the undulation part of the stroke is needed for the ease of bringing your arms out of the water, it deserves its own video due to the depth of information. To perform the butterfly arm pull, there are a few intricate movements that are needed, especially during the pulling phase. Start with your arms in a near streamlined position. They should be no further apart than your shoulder width. Hands will be flat with palms facing the floor. You will then pivot your hands downwards so that your palms are facing your feet. You are then going to make a slight keyhole shape as you pull backwards. Start with the out sweep, pulling your hands just past the shoulders. There should be a slight bend in your elbows here in order to catch the water. As you pull, your elbows will bend and your hands will start to turn towards your face and chest. From here, you are going to press the water backwards. Your hands will run down the width of your body as you press, so that you are only pressing your body forwards and no wider. As your hands reach the end of the pull, you are going to lock your elbows. This will cause your hand to turn so that your little finger exits the water first. You are then going to use your shoulders to bring your arms over the water for the recovery phase. The shoulder roll will naturally bring your hand around so that you will enter the water with your middle fingers first. This will allow you to keep your hands above the water. From here, stretch forwards and repeat the stroke. Now it's time to go through some common faults that you may encounter when performing the arm pull and how to correct them. Climbing out of the water. This occurs when the swimmer is bending their elbow and trying to bring their fingers out of the water first. Not only does this affect the rhythm of the stroke, it can also hurt the swimmer's back, as you have to lift your chest up, therefore bending your lower back forwards, which puts a lot of pressure on it. This also creates a lot of resistance due to the chest pressing against the water. To correct this, you are going to perform a relaxation drill with your arms. Start with your arms in streamline and do 3 dolphin kicks. You are then going to press your arms backwards and throw your shoulders out of the water. Don't throw too hard, as this may hurt your shoulders. Do this without bringing your hands forwards. This will give the swimmer an understanding of how to use their shoulders to bring their arms over the water. Perform another 3 dolphin kicks with your hands by your sides. Bring your hands back into streamline underwater. Then repeat again. Perform this a few times to get the hang of it and then progress onto an overwater recovery. Do this with the same amount of dolphin kicks at the front in streamline. When performing the overwater recovery, you will need to relax your shoulders to bring them over the water fully, otherwise your shoulders will lock. But this should get the swimmer used to throwing the shoulder over the water rather than climbing out with the fingertips first. Lock in your shoulders. If you perform this motion, you won't be able to bring your arms over the water fully. This also may cause injury to yourself as you're putting a lot of pressure on your shoulder joint. To help correct this movement, you can do single arm drills. For this, you are going to have one arm out in streamline whilst the other moves. Perform a butterfly arm pull with a single arm, but as you do this, you will trail your fingers along the top of the water. This will make it so that your shoulder takes a more natural path over the water and should stop you locking your arm. This is because the locking occurs when the little finger is leading throughout the recovery phase. Practice with both arms and then, when comfortable, do a 3-3-2 drill. 3 left arms, 3 right arms and 2 full strokes. With this, you are still concentrating on your fingers trailing through the water. This drill allows you to continue practicing the single arms, but also forces you to perform a full stroke with the same skills used in the single arms. Finally, you can then go on to full stroke again, using the same skills you've just learnt, so trailing your fingers along the water. We're now actually flying without wings. As I've said, butterfly is a very physically demanding stroke, so don't worry if you struggle to begin with. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and it has helped you. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll get back to you. If you are enjoying the content, why not subscribe here to keep up to date? And if you want more tutorials, click here for the most recent video. Have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next one.